We're live on a segment of SII Motivational Minutes with your host Dwight Lee. And on this segment, we're going to talk about the law of vacuum. What I want to do is I want to encourage everyone to declutter, clean your living space, closets, all the nooks and crannies. Because when we have things, tidying up, and then we have things that we're not using, clothes, shoes, books, whatever we are not utilizing, we need to give it away or throw it away. The best thing is if it can bring value to someone, educational resources, give it away. And here's the reason: is because everything is taking energy. If you're not utilizing something, it's holding space and it's absorbing energy. And then if it's not organized, your eyes are seeing it. Your eyes are taking a picture of it. So it's draining you. It's pulling from you. So I just would encourage everyone to just release whatever things that you're not using, that's not serving you, to make space in your mind, to bring more energy into your living area. And then here's an example too. One of my regional managers, he used to say, I didn't really know what he meant by it at first. And I used to be like, man, why does he always say that? Why does he always say that? He used to say that you will be only as successful as you are in your unsupervised areas of life. And I didn't really know what he meant by that. But, 3, 4, 5 years in, I totally got what he was saying. Let's take your car, for example. Is your car clean, right? Is the front of it clean? Like if you're going out on a date, or do you just jam stuff in your trunk and all that, or is your car 100% organized? This makes a difference because if you just throw stuff into your trunk and the front of your car is clean, it's sort of like cutting the front yard and not cutting the backyard. That junk that you've thrown into the trunk that's cluttered, that's not tidy, that's not organized, and that's not presentable, that's absorbing your energy. It's pulling energy from you. You know what I mean? All of your energy is precious and priceless. You have to utilize it all on one accord to accomplish your vision, your mission, your purpose. So that's why I'm covering this. So I'm just reiterating, admonishing, encouraging, and inviting everyone to tidy up their living space because this affects your attitude and your mood, your mentality, and your energy. Most importantly, it affects your thinking. It affects your feeling, of course, and it affects your expectation. I mean, if you wake up and, you see dishes everywhere, it's going to have a negative or impact on you, a negative effect. It's going to cause you not to fully show up for yourself as who you are, your authentic self. So this is just a little bit of, word of knowledge, and just test it out. Don't take my word for it. Make sure that the living area, the arrangements, everything is in order, that it's clean, that it's tidy, and that you get rid of some of the stuff that you haven't used because probably you're not using it. You haven't used it in 6 months. You haven't used it in a year. You haven't used it in 2 years. Remove that thing. You won't miss it, but watch the energy that flows in, So we've been live on SII Motivational Minutes with Dwight Lee talking about the law of vacuum, and it's just simply discarding the things that you're no longer using, the things that's no longer serving you, to bring more energy in and to help you with your morning start. What you see does affect you. Your eyes are everything. It's a camera, it's a camcorder, it's recording everything. And so I like to leave you with this quote from Paracelsus. The human spirit is so great a thing, could we rightly comprehend the mind of man, nothing will be impossible to man. Thank you for tuning in to this segment of SII Motivational Minutes with Dwight Lee.